Today I'm going to be reviewing this P&S Double Brake Buster Total Wheel Cleaner. This is double black, the Rennie Doyle collection, I guess is what they call it. Now, one issue that I've constantly had with my vehicles is just the brake dust sitting and not being able to come off. Now, they do recommend that you power wash after using this. So what I'm going to do just to make sure that I get a correct test of this, I guess, is I'm actually going to be using my power washer here to clean this wheel off first, and then I'm going to be spraying this on about half the wheel and then not on the other, just to show you whether it works better than just traditional pressure washer or not. So let me go ahead and pressure wash this off. As you can see here, even after using that pressure washer, it's still not getting all of that stuff off of here. I'm using my fingers and getting some of it off here, but still it's like it's sticking onto there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then put that brake cleaner, and I'm going to do it on this half of the wheel now. Okay, so I sprayed that half of the wheel, did not spray that half. And now what I'm going to do is it says to wait approximately 1 minute. So it's been 1 minute. Let's spray this off. Now let's see what the results look like. So they are a little bit better. You can see I'm just looking at comparing this side to that side. So this side is going to be a little bit dirtier than this side is where the brake cleaner is at. But still, you're probably going to want to scrub with this. So it is going to be pretty loose right in there, so I can scrub it off with my finger. And the same is not true on this side with all of that stuff. I can get some of it off, but not as much on that side where the brake cleaner didn't sit. So what I'm going to do now on this half is I'm actually going to let it sit for a couple of minutes, see if that makes a difference at all. So I gave this side 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and clean it off. So just comparing this side with that side, there's not really a noticeable difference between letting it sit a little bit longer than the other. And truthfully, you can kind of see it there, I'm still getting more stuff off just by rubbing it with my finger than this Dust Buster is. So this is not really a spray and not scrub solution. Even when using a pressure washer, I would still probably go ahead and scrub. Now, if you've got some things like some brake dust or whatever that's sitting on there and it's really hard to get off, then this might work great for that, you know, if you're not able to get it just with scrubbing. But if you're just trying to do this, you know, maybe cut down on scrubbing your wheels, that sort of thing, it's not going to replace it. Because as you can see here, just running my finger on that is getting more dirt off of there than it did with just using the pressure washer and just using this Brake Buster wheel cleaner. So overall, it's an okay product. I'm sure it works to loosen up the brake dust, so that's really nice, but you're gonna want to still scrub. So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution in regards to that. One last thing I did want to mention about this P&S Brake Buster is that you're actually going to use a decent amount. So it's already down to about there on that, and I've only used it on this one wheel, sprayed the one half, then sprayed the other half. So if you're using this on a regular basis, which you probably wouldn't need to, but if you are, you're going to go through a lot of this solution pretty quickly when cleaning your wheels, and that's going to be even the case if you only have a little bit of brake dust. So truthfully, I would probably recommend cleaning it with a sponge, making sure that's good, and then only using like a spot spray with this, so on like a specific spot or some specific spots where the brake dust is not coming off, with a sponge, that sort of a thing. So overall, just a couple of my tips for using this P&S Brake Buster.